To run CLI commands for Azure SQL Managed Identity, follow these steps. First, you need to install the Azure CLI on your machine if you have not already done so. This can be done by downloading the installer from the official Azure website and following the installation instructions. Next, open a command prompt or terminal window and sign in to your Azure account using the command as login. This will prompt you to enter your Azure credentials and authenticate your session. After signing in, you need to select the subscription that you want to use for the managed identity. You can do this by using the command as account set followed by the subscription ID. Now, you can create a new managed identity by using the command as identity create followed by the resource group name and the name of the managed identity. This will create a new managed identity in your Azure subscription. To assign the managed identity to an Azure SQL server, you need to use the command as SQL Server Update followed by the resource group name, the name of the SQL server, and the identity ID. This will assign the managed identity to the SQL server. To verify that the managed identity has been assigned correctly, you can use the command as SQL Server Show followed by the resource group name and the name of the SQL server. This will display the properties of the SQL server, including the managed identity. It is essential to note that managed identities can only be used with Azure resources that support them. Also, you need to have the necessary permissions to create and manage managed identities in your Azure subscription. Best practices for using managed identities include using them for all Azure resources that support them, and regularly reviewing and updating the permissions assigned to managed identities. By following these steps and best practices, you can securely and efficiently use managed identities with Azure SQL.